Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I am finishing off my Scream reviews with Scream 5, aka Scream 2022, starring Neve Campbell, Jenna Ortega, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette. So, 25 years after a streak of brutal murders shocks the quiet town of Woodsboro, a new killer dons the Ghostface mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to recover secrets from the town's deadly past. I did want to see this movie when it came out originally in the theatre, but I haven't seen the others at that point, so I just kind of let that go and let that pass. But watching it for the first time, I actually really like this movie. I like how this movie didn't look like a grainy Scream movie like the other ones, and believe me, I love the other Scream movies. The first Scream is one of my favourite movies of all time, and I had a really fun time watching even the weaker ones, like 2, 3, and even 4. But seeing this one, it was neat seeing a Scream movie, because even Scream 4 had like a grainy look to it. But it was nice to see that a 2022 level of filmmaking was able to carry a legacy of such iconic as Scream. I already knew about Dewey, Gale, and Sydney being in this movie because they already showed in the trailer. And I did do a trailer reaction to this when the trailer came out. But I didn't expect Billy Loomis to pop up in this movie as the kind of haunting figure haunting his main oldest daughter. That was kind of crazy to me because, like, they brought a lot of people back. Like, they brought Deputy Officer from Scream 4. They brought back, obviously, Billy. They brought back Sydney, they brought back Gale, they brought back Dewey. And I'm sure that there's other people that are missing in there, but those were the main ones that I was able to point out, both from the credits and both from the previous Scream movies. To be honest, Gale's entrance was the only one that felt like a heroic entrance of like a legacy character popping back up, like how in No Way Home, how they did Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire through the portals or something like that. She was the only one with a grand entrance. Because they showed, like, Billy Loomis was haunting his door, so he didn't need a heroic kind of shot. But the first time we see Dewey, he just walks out of a hallway and you see him. That wasn't really anything. And Sydney's entrance was revealed in the trailer. So it's like, Gale's was the only one that was like, this is Gale Weathers. This is the Gale Weathers that we know from the previous movies. That was the only one that I was like, that is a way to shoot a legacy character. But I did like seeing them continue on this kind of path of like explaining how recalls work, how it's a reboot and a sequel, and how they use examples like the new Halloweens and the new Jurassic Parks and the new Star Wars. They explained it perfectly. I loved how they used that. And this movie has a lot more modern ways of shooting horror scenes, which makes sense because this was filmed like 2021 and came out in 2022. And it also feels kind of more scary than the other movies, even though I do like a lot of the horror scenes in the other movies. These ones feel more scary, and the fact that they killed Dewey off shocked me. I was like, what? No, come on. You really had to kill him off in this one? Like, you could legit have him, like, have, like, actual revenge than just having, like, one fight scene and then just killing him off after that. Because it's like, this dude, like, not the dude in the costume in this movie, but whoever's in that costume, Dewey won't know. But basically, Ghostface killed his sister, so he should be wanting revenge. And it's crazy that they didn't do something like that. And it's also, I'm thinking it's seeing Scream 6 tomorrow. But the things with Scream 6, it's hard seeing Neve Campbell as Sydney in this movie because, like, She is not going to be in Scream 6. But I hope that Neve Campbell and the studio can sort out their differences, because I want Sydney back for Scream 7 and 8 and actually have a bigger role, because even though I liked her role in this movie, it was very much like you see her once talking to Dewey over the phone, and then as soon as Dewey died, that's when she flies over, and that's when you see her again. For the most part, the more main characters in this movie, not only the new kids like Jenna Ortega and all those guys, but even I can't remember the actress's name, but the chick that plays the police chick from the fourth movie, she has a bigger role. Courtney Cox has a bigger role, and even David Arquette has a bigger role. Neve Campbell is kind of shoehorned in the back, but not like in a way that's disrespected to her. It's just one of those things where it's just like, I wish that you could throw her just a little bit more of a bone. And it's funny too, because I've given all the Scream movies from Scream 2 up to now 4 out of 5 stars, and this one deserves that rating, 4 out of 5 stars. I don't think any of these movies are the weakest. Like, Scream 2 might be the weakest for me, but like Scream 3 to me has some things that it might also be the weakest. Like, they're kind of tied for me, but it's one of those things where it's like there are some things in Scream 3 they improve on Scream 2. That's why I have it above. But I think that I like all the Scream movies. They're all great. Even the ones with their weaknesses have their strengths. So, next review is Scream 6. So, and then I am going to do my ranking of from Scream 1996 to Scream 6. So, guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe, also hit the little bell icon, and notify future videos I make. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.